Well, we've been at it for hours, and I did have some problem with my character witnesses.
I don't know why Leslie Knope's on trial, and the Beavers did it!
Okay.
Beavers did it!
Sit down.
I will hold myself in contempt of the court!
Is this about the laptop? I didn't mean to steal it. I took it home when I spaced. I forgot. I'm gonna bring it back. It totally works, but I got spaghetti in the keyboard.
What laptop?
Objection.
Next order of business, it's agenda item 280B, a motion to construct a dog park on Municipal Lot 48.
Ms. Ludgate, you have the floor.
Thank you, Councilman Jam. Your help and general non-awfulness is much appreciated. Leslie? Members of the council, I believe that Municipal Lot 48 should be a dog park.
Boo. Well, it sounds like there's considerable opposition to this, so I'm sorry, Miss Ludgate. You should go now.
Really? I just heard one hag booing.
Ladies, please, let's keep this civil.
Mr. Haverford, on the morning of your crash, were you alone in your car?
Yes. Your Honor, this was an accident, plain and simple. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but case dismissed.
And you were texting at the time, correct?
How dare you, sir? I was tweeting.
Please read Exhibit C, the transcript of your Twitter page leading up to and immediately following your crash.
9:15, 4 green lights in a row. Hashtag blessed. 9:17, drive faster, Blue Civic. Damn. Hashtag soccer moms. 9:18, gotta pass this lady on the edge. That's when I hit the fire hydrant. Sorry, allegedly. Hit the fire hydrant. 9:20, just hit a fire hydrant, but I survived. Hashtag unbreakable. Hashtag what's Mr. Glass up to these days. Hashtag why no sequel.
Prosecution rest, Your Honor.
Mr. Haverford, you have a problem keeping your eyes on the road and off your electronic devices. I'm going to tailor a punishment to fit the crime. 1 week without screens. No phone, tablets, computers, television, anything.
No, please send me to jail.
Any slip-ups, and that week becomes a month. Turn in your phone, please.
Fine. One last tweet.
Bailiff.
Press send, bailiff! Press send!
Pawnee Video Dome is where I rented my first Bruce Lee movie and my second Bruce Lee movie. And when I was in 7th grade, I went out back in the alley behind the store and there was a giant hornet's nest. And I threw a rock at it and it exploded. And hornets came out. The point is, obviously, you do not throw rocks at a hornet's nest.
And the point is also that the Pawnee Video Dome is a place with tremendous community value where people gather to expand their horizons. Any other comments here before we vote? Ron, what are you doing at a city council meeting? Are you lost? Are you hurt?
No, I am here to express an opinion. This action by Councilwoman Knope is nothing more than a thinly veiled government bailout, and I, for one, refuse to let her turn this town into a socialist hellscape. Allow me to elaborate.
I remember the first time I voted. I was in my bedroom, and I was 5. I voted for Mildred, my stuffed pig, but my cat Pancakes won. She had more funding. Politics, right? What are you gonna do? How long have I been talking? 3 hours? No, 8 minutes. Okay.
Maybe you should yield the floor. Milton doesn't have a lot of time left on Earth. Hey, just kidding, bud.
Will someone open my crackers?
The session ends at 11 p.m. She has to talk the whole time. She can't lean on anything for support, and no one else can help her. 3 strikes, and she is done.
This is literally the most exciting thing that I've ever seen.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a public forum to choose our new town slogan. I'm going to hand things over to Larry Gengerch, who is 100% in charge.
Well, let's just get started, huh? I want to talk about what day? Oh, it's the, geez, Louise, keeps happening. I don't know why.
I think the slogan should be Pawnee, home of crackers, the orangest goldfish in Indiana.
Okie dokie.
No.
Let me write it down.
Who even needs a slogan?
Well, now that is an interesting point.
No, that's my slogan idea. Who even needs a slogan and then a big picture of me flipping everybody off?
We now resume the confirmation proceedings for Director of the Animal Control Department.
Okay, let's tear this chick a new one, shall we? Ms. Ludgate, we have found many emails showing how you sexually harassed Leslie Knope's assistant.
Andy, that's my husband.
They were still extremely graphic and appreciated by all of us. I had never heard of several of those terms, and I'm a freak.
Those are personal. No one's allowed to read those.
You once posted a video of yourself drinking alcohol in City Hall while you were still a minor. How do you justify that?
Easily. Alcohol is delicious and fun.
Mentally, a substance that should not be abused. I agree, April. Very good point.
Wow. Ms. Ludgate, are you a ventriloquist? I mean, that is amazing how you make your words come out of Ms. Knope's mouth.
I have here a receipt from the Pawnee Super Suites Motel. Leslie Knope submitted that receipt for reimbursement. Taxpayers' money is not meant to be spent on a romantic getaway.
Donna, will you please describe what we were wearing the evening you saw us?
Khakis and button-down shirts. Your basic white people clothes.
And when you walked into the room, what did it look like? Did it look like anything romantic had happened?
Oh, hell no. I have ruined my share of hotel rooms, and trust me, nothing sexual happened in that room. It kind of looked like an office.
Maybe because it was an office. City Hall was being fumigated, and we needed to pull an all-nighter. The only thing that was ravaged were these federal grant proposals that Donna had dropped off earlier. I've seen over 200 episodes of Law & Order, and it's paying off big time. And by the way, we got the grants. God, oh, it's gonna be such an awesome moment.
All right, let's begin. These hearings have two goals. One, to find out exactly how this offensive tweet came to be sent, and two, to turn this whole thing into a media circus. Ms. Knope, you have a statement.
Well, it's actually quite simple. A Parks and Rec employee forgot to log out of the Parks and Rec Twitter account, and they posted a personal private message by accident. And that person is very sorry, and it won't happen again.
Stop stonewalling and tell us what happened here.
I just told you what happened. It was an unfortunate mistake.
All right, sadly, due to your intraxidence,
Not a word.
we may never find out what happened. When this sick, depraved tweet first came to light, you said the account was probably hacked by some bored teenager. Now you're saying it's an unfortunate mistake. Why do you keep flip-flopping?
Well, because I learned new information. When I was 4, I thought that chocolate milk came from brown cows. And then I flip-flopped when I found out that there was something called chocolate syrup.
The government should not prop up a failed business. That would be like giving food to a mortally wounded animal instead of slitting its throat and properly utilizing its meat and pelt.
Please stop talking about wounded meat. Pawnee needs a place where the community can gather to discuss and appreciate art. A place where you can rent such films as Cinema Paradiso or Rashomon.
You rented Rashomon. What was your favorite part of that?
I haven't rented it, actually, yet, but I like the idea that there is a place where I could rent Rashomon.
You can just watch it online for free whenever you want.
Bailiff! Thank you, Mr. Swanson, for your absurd opinion, which is shared by no one. Now, are there any more public comments before we vote?
Next order of business, the Fun in the Sun Act, introduced by Councilwoman Knope.
Councilman, I move that the bill be read in its entirety. Ms. Beavers?
Fine. Pawnee Municipal Code Amendment 217.
Buying time, I see. What's up?
You can have my office.
Okay, why don't you sweeten the pot?
You can have my parking space. And I will get Invisaligns from you. And that is enough. And shut up, and I hate you.
We got a deal. Can't wait to drop my kids at the pool. By kids, I mean turds.
I get it.
Okay, I would like to enter into the record a selection of Ms. Meagle's tweets.
Can I request a brief recess?
It's okay, Donna. I'm not going to let them fire you.
Yeah, it's not me I'm worried about.
Ms. Beavers, if you please.
Yesterday, 9:02 a.m., annoying-ass Leslie has given me another annoying-ass task. # stickers, # bitch boss. September 25th, Twitter poll. On a scale of 98 to 100, how annoying is Leslie Knope? 'Cause you know it ain't less than 98. All my # True Blood fans know what's up.
Page after page of personal attacks on Leslie Knope.
Well, I couldn't sleep a wink last night, so at 5 in the morning, I went to Paunchburger for a pick-me-up. I couldn't decide what kind of soda I wanted, so I had them put all 6 in one cup. You know what it tastes like?
Disgusting?
Mm-hmm.
How are you gonna vote?
I don't know. If I vote for the tax, then I might lose my job, and if I vote against it, I might be betraying my own bill. It's like I'm floating in this giant river of ambiguity. You know, I'm under a warm waterfall of uncertainty.
Do you just have to pee real bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've lost all of my instincts. I'm lost. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have to wait, and when they call my name, I'll do what my gut tells me to do.
Councilman Hauser.
Aye.
Councilman Hauser votes aye. Councilwoman Knope, how do you vote?
Gentlemen, it appears that I have fallen ill. Mayhaps might I suggest that we have a I now realize that I was wrong, and it's time that we purge the books of many of our town's outdated and obscure laws. The bill that I have written with the full support of the City Council will repeal 110 obsolete laws, such as all menstruating women shall be confined to their bathtubs, and Article 2, aka Ted Party Day. The floor is now open for public comments. Oh, here we go.
Thank you. My name is Garth Blunden, and I object to your ridiculous proposal. The Pawnee Charter shall not be changed, not today, not ever.
Wow, a lot of passion, Mr. Blunden. Thank you so much. Your objection is noted and officially in the record. Shall we proceed to a vote?
No, we shall not. Article 7, Section 3 allows for a citizen filibuster. If I stand here and refuse to yield my time, you are prohibited from voting on the bill.
That section defines buffalo meat as acceptable currency.
Is that the buffalo meat one?
Mm-hmm.
I meant Article 3, Section 7. Let the filibustering begin. I would now like to share some ideas I have for J.J. Abrams' 7th chapter in the Star Wars saga. Pan down from the twin suns of Tatooine, we are now close on the mouth of the Sarlacc pit. After a beat, the gloved Mandalorian armor gauntlet of Boba Fett grabs onto the sand outside the Sarlacc pit, and the feared bounty hunter pulls himself from the maw of the sand beast. Then,
He's right. He can do this. This is exactly why we need to modernize these laws. This kind of thing made sense when we had council in a barn and there were 80 people in the town, but now this is nuts.
If he holds the reality gem, that means he can jump from different realities. This will be our link to the Marvel Universe from the Star Wars universe.
Miss Knope, on what day did your relationship with Ben Wyatt begin?
Last May, at your request, Ben and I drove to Indianapolis to bid for the State Little League tournament. The night we returned was the first time we kissed each other on each other's mouths. It was excellent. That was unnecessary to add. I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
Next question. Did you ever receive special treatment as a result of your relationship with Ben Wyatt?
I received adorable nicknames and amazing back rubs. Oh, you mean professionally? No.
One more time. Are you absolutely sure you want to go through with this? A lot of people are going to get angry, and you might lose the recall election.
Or if I pull it off, I just might win. Plus, a very smart member of my team pointed out it's the right thing to do.
Good morning. After an all-night strategy session, the towns of Pawnee and Eagleton have come up with a potential solution to Eagleton's budget crisis.
The town of Eagleton will be dissolved and reabsorbed into Pawnee. Pawnee will provide some government services as well as taking on some of Eagleton's debts. I understand. Look, I hate Eagletonians as much as you do. I hate their stupid, beautiful faces and their stupid, shiny hair.
We've looked at every alternative. This is the only scenario that prevents Eagleton's financial crisis from spiraling throughout the entire region.
Eagleton is terrible. Why should I bail them out with the hard-earned money from my unemployment check?
Because they are our neighbor and they've sprained their ankle. And when your neighbor sprains his ankle, you help him off the court. I understand you have concerns and questions, and we are here to listen to them. Okay, well,
I got something to say.
One at a time, please.
I hate the one-at-a-time system. Why should we bail them out and no one bailed me out when I got arrested for arson?
You can't just merge two towns. It's against the rules of nature. What's next? Merging a man with his dog?
I live in Eagleton, and frankly, I don't like the idea of living in Pawnee. They're a little, what's the word? Have no money.
Bertram, that's enough. First of all, Eagleton has no money. Second of all, they are gracious enough to throw us a lifeline, and we should be eternally grateful for their generosity. They're a town of angels. Greasy, denim-clad angels. But angels nonetheless.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Okay, who's next? Yes, ma'am.
This slogan is gonna go on every sign in town.
I think it should be something real that we can all be proud of. I've lived in Pawnee my whole life, and it can be a strange place, but overall, it's a warm and wonderful town. My idea for a slogan is, when you're here, then you're home.
Well, that's lovely.
I actually had it printed up so we could see what it would look like.
Oh, that's spelled wrong. That should be then, T-H-E-N.
Stay strong, let them work it out, and trust Larry.
Trust Larry. Are you even listening to yourself?
I like that slogan a lot. But you made a little mistake there.
She's gonna work it out. You're right, you're right. Back off.
Your was spelled wrong. It should be Y-O-U-R.
Oops, I didn't catch it. Thank you.
No, she made it possessive. She's getting further away.
Okay, let's vote. All those in favor? Approved.
Ms. Ludgate, it is the opinion of this committee that you are terrible. Can you give me even one reason why you're the right man for this job?
No, but neither is your guy. Neither of us should get the job.
Oh no? Why is that?
Well, there shouldn't be a separate animal control department. Its budget is tiny and it's ineffective, and frankly, no one could change that. So I think it should be absorbed into the Parks Department.
That is a genius idea. Somebody wake up Milton. History is being made.
Iwo Jima.
Animal control would be way more effective if it ran through the Parks Department. And if you want, I can write up an official report in language simple enough for even you dummies to understand. Dummies.
Councilman, you have to admit that that idea makes a lot of sense.
Hang on a second. You seem to be forgetting that I already told Vern he got the job and he already bought a new speedboat.
Well, I hope he kept a receipt. That was a brilliant idea from a dark, tortured genius. And I move that animal control be absorbed into Parks and Rec.
I second that.
Yay! Look at that, April. You won over Jam.
No, she didn't. I'm just sick of being on the losing side. I'm gonna tell everyone this was my idea. Retro jammed.
Okay, guys, my only hope is that in one of these old books, there's some weird arcane statute or government rule that helps me. So everybody grab a volume and let's just read up.
Okay, mine doesn't have any pictures.
Does anyone have anything? Did anybody find anything good?
In 1856, the city council banned all sexual positions except for missionary. And 2 years later, they banned missionary.
1882, should a Presbyterian speak out of turn, he may be caned across the shin bone.
Oh my God, black people still can't legally use city sidewalks.
Oh, look, I know we're not supposed to be seen together, but I think Ben could be really helpful with this. Can somebody go get him?
All right, I'll go.
Any woman caught laughing is a witch. That's true.
Well, this is the Pawnee City Council chambers, your new home away from home.
Well, technically my home away from home is in Zurich. Frank Gehry designed it, but this is nice too.
Today is my last day as city. Excuse me. Let me try this again. Today is my last day as city council. Today's my last day. You know what? You get the idea. My old friend Ingrid DeForest won the recall vote, and she's taking my place on Monday morning. But, you know, luckily for me, I've processed all my feelings, and I've gone through the 5 stages of grief. Denial, anger, internet commenting, cat adoption, African dance, cat returning to the adoption place, watching all the episodes of Murphy Brown, and not giving a flying fart. How many stages is that? I don't know. The point is, I'm fine now.
It's a nice chair. Corinthian leather, solid mahogany frame with what I believe are hand-cut mortise and tenon joints, pinned with oak.
I was really looking forward to sitting in it. Figured this might be my last chance.
You don't know that.
Ron, for the last 6 months, my friends have worked so hard. Every 5-minute coffee break at work, every night, every weekend, every spare moment of their lives, they gave to me. If I lose, I'll never forgive myself. You deserve to win.
We didn't volunteer to help you because we wanted to wrap ourselves in personal glory. We did it because we care about you. You had a dream and we wanted to support your dream. That's what you do when you care about someone. You support them, win, lose, or draw. Let's go back to the party. You drive. I've had 11 whiskeys.